Legislature. Today is May 2nd, 2023. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the legislative prayer. I call on Legislator Nasarino for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I recognize Legislator Adamizio for the prayer.
We seek blessings on the tasks before us. Bless our efforts with clear insight, our deliberations with wisdom, our work with clarity and accuracy, and our decisions with impartiality.
Amen. Amen. Calling the clerk of the legislature for roll call.
District 1, Legislator Montgomery.
Present.
District 2, Legislator Goldman.
Present.
District 3, Legislator Adnizio.
Present.
District 4, Legislator Nasarino.
Present.
District 5, Legislator Elmer.
Here.
District 7, Legislator Castellano.
Present.
District 8, Legislator Sage.
Present.
District 9, Legislator Crowley.
Present.
District 6, Chairman Yonkers.
Present. Tonight we have a few proclamations. At this time I recognize Legislator Elner for the Putnam County Youth Bureau High School Senior Recognition Day, May 2nd, 2023.
Congratulations, seniors. Whereas Putnam County Youth Bureau Senior Recognition is an opportunity to celebrate the contributions young people make to our community every day of the year through volunteer service and service learning. And whereas Youth Bureau volunteers donate their time to programs such as Youth Court, Youth Forum, Youth Board, Teen and Kids Mentoring, and a wide variety of service activities throughout Putnam County. And whereas the accomplishments and achievements of these young citizens deserve the recognition and commendation of their community leaders, now therefore be it resolved that the Putnam County Executive and the Putnam County Legislature do hereby proclaim May 2nd, 2023 as Putnam County Youth Bureau High School Senior Recognition Day, and thank these high school seniors for their long-standing dedication and commitment to the Putnam County community.
You go around.
Hi.
Keep coming.
Janine?
Hi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good job, thanks.
I just want to say thank you to the county legislature and the county executive and Commissioner Piazza for all your support throughout the years with all our programs. Congratulations to the high school seniors. We wish you the best of luck. And I know Stephen was just going to say a few words. Go ahead if you want to. You can. Go ahead.
I really want to thank the Youth Bureau for everything they've done. I've been a part of the Youth Court since September of 2018. I'm now part of the Teens and Kids Mentoring Program, part of the Senior Committee, Teen Driving Court, and they've really helped me grow as a person, all the skills, and I'm lucky enough to be one of their interns over the summer, and I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you guys.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we're going to stay here. You guys are not. We're going to get another one, so just go have a seat for a minute. Whoever's staying up here for the next, I think we're the next one too. Just the youth board and steering committee can stay. Just steering committee. Yeah.
I recognize Legislator Crowley for May 2023 as Global Youth Traffic Safety Month.
Hi, Janine. How are you? Hi, guys. So I'd like to recognize May 2023 as Global Youth Traffic Safety Month, whereas May has been designated as Global Youth Traffic Safety Month to raise awareness and safety issues associated with teen driving and encourage and empower youth to develop and lead traffic safety education projects, support law enforcement, and actively promote legislation to protect youth passengers and teen drivers. Be it resolved that the Putnam County Executive and the Putnam County Legislature do hereby proclaim May 2023 as Global Youth Traffic Safety Month. Thank you for all you do. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
On behalf of the steering committee and the Highway Safety Planning Committee, I just want to say thank you for this honor. Highway safety is very important to all of us. It's why we've taken our part on this committee, and we just want to keep a safe environment for everybody.
Thank you so much for your time, and keep it going.
Great. Thank you.
This time I recognize legislators Sage and Crowley for Mayapack High School varsity cheerleading team.
Welcome. Come on up, guys. You worked hard. Just make a circle. And I'll sit. I'll pick out your head. Come on up. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming. I'll take around you. Oh, you guys are the best.
You guys want to go in like a pyramid?
So thank you all for coming. It's about time we recognized you here. Tonight we're recognizing the Mayapack High School varsity cheerleading team for their accomplishments, for their hard work and dedication, sportsmanship and talent, and exceptional team chemistry of the Mayapack High School varsity cheerleading team, who contributed to the team securing the National Cheerleaders Association High School Nationals Championship in Dallas this past January. The Mayapack High School varsity cheerleading team is made up of 18 devoted student athletes led by head coach Jasmine DeCosmo. Are you here? Yep. And assistant coach Eliza Sintron. Yeah. Throughout the year, the team worked hard to craft a routine that would showcase their unique skill set and qualify them to compete on the national level. Once invited to compete, the team continued to work with their tenacity, perfecting their routine in order to come out victorious over the hundreds of teams throughout the country vying for the same title. On both January 21st and January 22nd, the Mahopac High School varsity cheerleading team presented their 2.5-minute routine, which proved to be the best in the nation. The team returned home to a town-wide welcome of local police, fire departments, community members, parents, and their school community, all energized to celebrate this incredible feat. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Putnam County Executive, Putnam County Legislature, do hereby congratulate the Mahopac High School varsity cheerleading team on winning the National Cheerleaders Association High School Nationals Championship. Welcome, and thank you so much. Legislator Crowley, did you want to say a word?
I just want to say this is amazing. I mean, we've had so many teams up here from this county that have done wonderful things, and you guys are absolutely incredible. What you have achieved, you will tell your children about, and it's just something you'll never forget. Thank you for what you've done to continue the pride in the school.
Thank you.
On behalf of me and Jasmine and the team, we just want to thank you for all of this recognition. The kids worked really hard from the summer all the way through to nationals. They put in blood, sweat, and tears, and they really were determined to get that title. And they did hit 0, which means they got 0 deductions on both days. And out of 100 points, they scored 96. So we're really proud of them.
Coach, did you want to say a word?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped us get here. We have some great parents in our program, and we have great community around us that really helped get us to nationals. And there were a lot of people that went into this team becoming the team that they are today, from kindergarten all the way until now, and I'm just super proud of every single one of you.
Can I ask each of you to introduce yourselves just quickly and just so everybody can hear their names? Go ahead.
I'm Owen Klein. I'm in 12th grade. I've been in cheer since 7th grade, so for a while. Yeah.
I'm Bruce Purcell. I'm a senior, and I joined cheer last year.
I'm Sierra Davis. I'm a junior, and I joined cheer in 4th grade. I'm Kate Conklin. I'm also a junior, and I've been cheering since I was in 1st grade.
I'm Isabel Mariella. I'm a sophomore and I started cheer in kindergarten. My name is Lila Greco. I'm in 10th grade and I started in kindergarten as well.
My name is Jamie Gennario. I'm a senior and I started cheer in 1st grade.
My name is Lexi LeBlanc. I'm a junior and I started cheer in kindergarten.
My name is Mia Calderola. I'm a junior and I started cheering in kindergarten.
Hi, I'm Kira McDowell, and I'm a senior, and I started cheering in junior. Kindergarten.
I'm Mariana Canariato. I'm also a junior and I started cheering in kindergarten.
I'm Juliana Greco. I am in 11th grade and I started cheering in kindergarten.
Hi, I'm Dakota Caballero and I started cheering in my freshman year. I'm Isabella Chiotti and I'm in 11th grade and I started cheering in kindergarten.
I'm Alexa Plushvik and I'm in 11th grade. I started cheer in 3rd grade.
And their jackets say the work is worth it.
Yeah, can you guys turn around to the jackets too? Let me get out of your way. Very cool, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I need it.
Watch out. I haven't seen my senior class, I know.
Next proclamation is in support of the 2023 sale of Buddy Poppies.
Okay. Hello again, ladies.
Hello, how are you?
Okay.
Support of the 2023 sale of Buddy Poppies. Whereas the annual sale of Buddy Poppies by the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States has been officially recognized and endorsed by government leaders since 1922. And whereas VFW Buddy Poppies are assembled by disabled veterans and the proceeds of this worthy fundraising campaign are used exclusively for the benefit of disabled and needy veterans and the widows and orphans of deceased veterans. And whereas the basic purpose of the annual sale of Buddy Poppies by Veterans of Foreign Wars is eloquently reflected in the desire to honor the dead by helping the living. And now therefore be it resolved that the Putnam County Executive and the Putnam County Legislature do hereby urge the citizens of this community to recognize the merits of this cause by contributing generously to its support through the purchase of Buddy Poppies on the day set aside for the distribution of these symbols of appreciation for the sacrifices of our honored dead. And be it further resolved that we urge all patriotic citizens to wear a Buddy Poppy as mute evidence of our gratitude to the men and women of this country who have risked their lives in defense of the freedom which we continue to enjoy as American citizens. Thank you. So I'm going to be the first one
Thank you.
to buy my Buddy Poppy.
Okay. Carol? Here's your Buddy Poppy.
Thank you.
Can I just say a few words?
Yeah, I'd love you to.
Okay. Thank you for everybody for coming tonight and everything for, excuse me, I'm talking, Carol. I was going around, Jody, because they got other things to do. Okay, but.
It's okay.
But what we do is that we have a relief fund. And we help our veterans and even our ladies that can't go to Windsor or pay their dues and stuff. And that's where the money goes to. But it is a good cause, really. If it wasn't for the freedom, we all wouldn't be here in the United States. If it wasn't for the men and the women fighting for our freedom, for the veterans. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. You collect the money.
It was great.
reminds me of like union organizations, when there's a widow, the union gets together, and I was a direct product of that. I received that help from my husband's union, so I didn't get a copy yet, though.
I got everybody. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay. Oh, Carol, did you hear your copy?
I'm handing out copies, Joni.
At this time, I'll recognize Legislator Sage for Foster Care Awareness Month.
They're buying. While they are getting their copies, I'll go ahead and read the proclamation, if you don't mind. We're recognizing. Come on up. We're recognizing Foster Care Awareness Month for the month of May, and the family is the foundation of any strong and healthy community. Every child deserves to grow up in a supportive, loving home where they can thrive and prosper. During those unfortunate times when children cannot remain safely in their homes, the individuals and families who open their hearts and homes to foster children provide a vital service. The importance of family structure is best served in foster homes that model family living, as opposed to group care. That stability and permanency for children and foster children are of utmost importance. Every child in foster care deserves to find permanency, which is defined as a permanent connection with at least one committed adult, which may include biological parents, through reunification, or with other adult family members, fictive kin, adult siblings, or other important individuals in these lives. Dedicated care providers model strength-based and solution-focused engagement with the children of youth in their care and with the community-based and government entities providing services and support. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Putnam County Executive and Putnam County Legislature proclaim the month of May 2023 as Foster Care Awareness Month. And I would like to welcome Faith Ann Butcher from the United Way.
Right, and then we have DSS.
We have Linda
Amakuchi.
She's a DSS foster care caseworker. We have Marcy Jones. Marcy's supervisor for preventive services. Faith Butcher has a 211. Cassandra, say that.
That's one of mine.
Oh, she didn't.
You got me.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you're
Devin Sudlow.
Devin Sudlow.
Anna Cabrera.
And you're from
Foster care.
Would you all like to say a few words about Foster Care Awareness Month? The importance of foster care in our community?
I mean, I will start, but somebody's going to have to back this up. So, United Way into our 211 program partners with the Putnam DSS to market and promote the foster care program in Putnam County. In recent years, we've been as high as having 30 foster care children in the system at any one time. And our numbers, as far as parents go, are in the high teens. So there are times we are in need of foster care parents. Mm-hmm. And so Foster Care Awareness Month is about taking that time for a moment and consider welcoming a child into your home. It's not overnight, it's a long process, there's trainings involved, we're just happy to be part of this project.
I will say that I certify foster homes, and we have some awesome, awesome foster homes in Putnam County. We have families that just keep giving and giving and giving, and we are always, always looking for more. So if you think you have a spare bedroom.
Yeah. So could we call 211 to get
Yes.
information on how to become a foster parent? That's incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all your hard work for our children, our families in Putnam County.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I recognize Legislator Addisio for National Safe Boating Month, May 2023.
Is Charlie Melcher here?
Yep, I'm Junior, I know, it's not my dad. We have a bunch of people here from different fire departments and sheriff's department, police departments, anybody that's here that helps us with safe boating and safe water. I think everybody, should we come up now?
Sure.
If everybody would come up. Anybody wants to come from the fire department? I think it takes a big team of people to
Sure
keep
does.
all our waterways protected and safe.
Yes.
So, everybody looks for my dad, by the way. Now you guys are shy? Everybody's all dressed up, right?
We dressed up just for this.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so-
You better get up here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we don't have to vote. Hi, how are you? Well, thank you all for coming. Yeah, come on up here. Okay. Whereas recreational boating is a fun, enjoyable sport by being an excellent source of relaxation. However, boating can be a risky sport for the unprepared. Knowledge and skills are important in reducing human error and improving judgment when boating. If a person is aware of the risks, they are likely to take precautionary measures to protect themselves, their family, and their friends. The Putnam County Sheriff's Department and Carmel Police Department have served the county providing boating education courses, making marine dealer visitations, conducting boating safety checks, and tending multi-mission patrols, using their own boats and equipment, reducing boating accidents and fatalities. These vital services offered by the Coast Guard Auxiliary, Putnam County Sheriff's Department, Carmel Police Department, Mahopac Fire Department, Mahopac Falls Fire Department, Putnam Lake Fire Department, and Carmel Fire Department work in conjunction with local law enforcement, specifically the Carmel Police Department and Putnam County Sheriff's Department, to maintain safety on the water. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Putnam County Executive, Putnam County Legislature, do hereby support the goals of the North American Safe Boating Campaign and proclaim May 2023 as National Safe Boating Month in Putnam County and the start of the year-round effort to promote safe boating. It's a proclamation.
Thank you.
Would you like to say a few words?
I wanted to say thank you for everybody that's here. My family and the legislators, many of them in this room, started this tradition a long time ago to help promote safe boating. It is my family's lifelong business, Mahopac Marina. We care deeply about it, and without many of these fine people and some that aren't here, we wouldn't have such a great safety record that we do on our waterways. Putnam County has a tremendous amount of different reservoirs and lakes and things, not all motorboat powered, but we do have the ability through all of these, many of them volunteers and our law enforcement, where they go out and they go to just about anywhere and any different terrain to go ahead and take care of us. And I want to thank you all for doing that. We couldn't be as safe as we are and protected like we are because of you. Thank you.
We thank you. We thank all the volunteers. Thank you very much.
Say something. Thank you. I'll get out of the way so you guys can finish, but thank you.
Next, I recognize Legislator Goulman. May 2023 is Older Americans Month, Aging Unbound.
We have Mike Cunningham, a Director of Senior Resources, and Marlene Barrett, the Deputy Director. How are you? Christine Muller, thank you. Putnam County has a growing number of older Americans, which I'm proud to say I'm one of them, who contribute their strength, their wisdom, and their experience to our community as a whole. We all benefit from the community, because we have a large group of seniors here in Putnam County. Putnam County works to build an even better community for our older residents by access to services to the seniors here in our community. Putnam County Executive Kevin Byrne and the Putnam County Legislature do hereby proclaim May 2023 to be Older Americans Month, with the theme being Aging Unbound.
Over here?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Legislature, and thank you to all of the Putnam County Legislature and the County Executive. And on behalf of all the 25,000 seniors of Putnam County and the 70 or so staff that work in the Office for Senior Resources, we accept this on and this appreciation of of older Americans. I really love the term aging unbound, because I think we're really beginning to see that this year, post-COVID, that we all took a big hit, with the difficulties during those few years of COVID, and we were really happy to be able to open up and resume active programming, pretty shortly thereafter. But it's taken a while to recover, and we're finally beginning to see that with an increase in attendance in our programs, and really an enthusiasm on the part of seniors for participating in the activities. Our attendance at the senior centers is up. Senior participation in our great Putnam County Senior Corps volunteer program is up, and a lot of enthusiasm for seniors, and we appreciate their contributions fiscally to the county. They're a huge piece of the domestic gross product for Putnam County and the wealth of Putnam County and taxpayers, but also contributors to the moral fabric of our county. So we thank them, and we appreciate, and thank you for this recognition of their contributions.
Thank you. Would you like to say something?
He said it all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 4 is correspondence from the county auditor. There is no activity reported this period. At this time, we have pre-filed resolutions. The Personnel Committee, on behalf of legislators Castellano, Nazarino, and myself, I'd like to move forward item 5A, which is the approval of budgetary transfer for the Law Department and Social Services, restructuring, reorganization of DSS attorney. This is a reorg of the two offices. We're moving the attorney under the umbrella of the county attorneys. There is no fiscal impact. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Item 5B is the approval, budgetary transfer, social services, reorganization, reclassification of coordinator of the Office for People with Developmental Disabilities. This is a fiscal impact of $20,951. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 5C is the approval of the fund transfer, highways and facilities reclassifications. This is the reclassification, a reorg. There is a fiscal impact of a savings of $14,428, discussed at the Personnel Committee. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5D is the approval of a budgetary transfer, Office for Senior Resources, restructuring, reclassification of OSR kitchen personnel, zero fiscal impact. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5E is the approval of confirmation the appointment Commissioner of Emergency Services. This is officially appointing Robert A. Lipton as our Commissioner. Discussion. Legislator Nasrino.
Thank you. I was honored to be asked by the county executive to sit in on the interview committee for the Commissioner of Emergency Services position. It was a 2-day process, and many viable candidates applied. After careful consideration, the committee's recommendation to the county executive was Robert Lipton. His wealth of knowledge, education, grant writing experience, and a wealth of knowledge and experience at the Bureau clearly made him stand out. The ultimate decision, however, rested with the county executive, and he interviewed the top candidates and concurred with our recommendation to appoint Robert Lipton. We are very fortunate to have someone of Rob's caliber at the helm at the Bureau of Emergency Services, and very proud to confirm his appointment this evening. Thank you.
Anyone else? Legislator Amnesia.
Yes, I'd like to say congratulations, and I'm also proud to support Robert Lipton for the job. Congratulations.
Legislator Montgomery.
Thank you. I'm happy to support this appointment, and I'm really glad to be working with Bob and these past few years, everything that you brought to the county, and I'm hopeful for a bright future for what you're bringing in the future, and especially for our local fire departments. I'm hoping that we can work together with them and helping secure some grant money for them as well, or learning what you do for the county for them, because that seems to be their biggest struggle. And I'm mostly thrilled of his choice for Deputy Commissioner of the Bureau of Emergency Services is my friend Ralph Falloon, who's Putnam County through and through, from my district, and I shared a yearbook picture with him on the same page, and I could pull up what it says in his yearbook, but I won't embarrass him right now. But he's been great to work with. He's always been there through the years for me. My work in emergency services, and since, going back to high school, we all just wanted to make our town a better place, and I'm happy that he's a Blue Devil through and through and raising his kids that way too. Thank you.
Legislator Crowley.
I just want to congratulate you. Thank you so much. You have a tough job ahead of you, and we appreciate all that you do. Thank you.
Legislator Sage.
Yeah, I'm fully supportive of our new Commissioner Clifton. As we've heard, he brings a lot of grant money, but he brings a lot of knowledge. He's always been very humble. He comes to our legislative meetings. He's a fixture. He comes and answers every single question. He's very patient and very knowledgeable. Every time I go to the Bureau of Emergency Services, he's always there and providing information and tours and anything that we need here at the legislature. And I know that he's like that with all of the emergency services personnel throughout the county and all the volunteers. And I'm very proud to support this appointment.
Legislator Goulden.
Thank you, Chairman. Commissioner, that sounds great. I'm glad that you're the new commissioner. You've done a wonderful job in your previous position, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Congratulations. Thank you.
Legislator Castellano.
I too would like to congratulate Mr. Lupton. Fantastic job. It's been a pleasure working with you all these years. Putnam County's in great hands with all you guys, and thank you for all you guys do.
Bob, I'd like to congratulate you. You've been here a long time. You've got the knowledge, you've got the experience, and I think we're in good hands. So with that, all in favor? Aye. Congratulations. At this time, I'll call on Legislator Nasarino, Chairwoman of the Protective Service Committee.
Thank you, Chairman Pignacchi. On behalf of myself, legislators Antonizio and Sage, I'd like to move forward with the approval for the Sheriff's Department Corrections Division State Criminal Alien Assistance Program SCRAP Grant Awards. This is to outfit a 2023 Chevrolet Tahoe for the correction facility. It is in the amount of $8,782.
Discussion.
Just mentioning the zero fiscal impact.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5G is the approval budgetary amendment Sheriff's Department jail purchase televisions. This is the Putnam County Sheriff has requested budgetary amendment to utilize inmate commissary account funds to purchase 7 flat-screen televisions for inmates. This again is using no taxpayer money, and it's in the amount of $1,595.93. They get televisions get a lot of wear and tear at the corrections facilities. They run 20 hours a day with a lot of people utilizing them, so this is something that they need.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye. Agenda item 5A is approval budgetary amendment Sheriff's Department jail education and training. A sergeant in the Putnam County Sheriff's Department attended cleaning for health training course on January 25th, 26th. The course was given by the International Sanitary Supply. Did I skip one? I'm sorry.
H.
Let's go back. We'll save that. I'm sorry, moving 5H. This is the approval for a budgetary amendment for the Sheriff's Department jail purchase microwave ovens. This is for the inmates to utilize commissary account funds to purchase 5 microwaves for the inmates. This is in the amount of $876.50.
No fiscal impact. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye. Okay, let's try this again. Item 5I is the Sheriff's Department Jail Education and Training. The course was given by the International Sanitary Supply Association and has enabled the correction facility to provide invaluable training for incarcerated individuals, providing them with the skills and ability to find gainful employment upon re-entry to the community. This is in the amount of $2,800. Zero fiscal impact.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye. Agenda item 5J is approval budgetary amount for the district attorney criminal justice recovery reform grant. This is grant funding to support local law enforcement agencies with expenses related to implementation of discovery and bail reforms that took effect January 1st. The said grant will be dispersed to the county and shared with the following departments and agencies based on requests and documentation received by these agencies. District Attorney's Office, $118,985. Probation Department, $35,596. Sheriff's Department, $67,577. Town of Kent Police Department, $22,748, and Town of Palmer Police Department, $18,899. This is in the amount of $142,804.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye. Agenda item 5K is the Bureau of Emergency Services Emergency Management Performance Grant Program. This requires the legislature to approve of all grant applications and renewals that require county matching funds. This is the Bureau of Emergency Services requesting permission to apply for the Emergency Management Performance Grant Program funding in the amount of $39,383. This grant will be used to offset salaries.
Discussion. Legislator Elmer.
Thank you, Commissioner Whitman, for putting forth this grant application.
Anybody else? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. At this time, I call on Legislator Sage, Chairwoman of the Health, Social, Educational, and Environmental Committee.
Thank you, Chairman Yonke. On behalf of Legislators Crowley and Nazareno, I'd like to bring forward the following items. Agenda item 5L is an approval for a fund transfer for the Environmental Health Services. Let me state that. Approval 5L is approval for a budgetary amendment to the Youth Bureau, Youth Sports and Education. The New York State Office of Children and Family Services has increased state funding for the Youth Bureau to be used for youth sports funding to serve youths ages 6 to 17. The 2023 budgeted allocation was $8,366, and the 2023 allocation actually came in at $23,216. This is an additional $14,850 to support our youth programs here at Putnam County. Therefore, we are increasing revenues and appropriations to youth sports education that amount, and will support the YMCA and the PRPH programs here in Putnam County.
Discussion. All in favor?
Thank you. Moving on to item number 6M is an approval for a fund transfer. 5M. Yes, 5M. Approval for a fund transfer for the Health Department for the Environmental Health Services for automotive. This is a transfer from the contingency account to the EHS automotive in the amount of $6,724.35 to repair damage to a 2021 Jeep Compass support vehicle.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye.
Thank you. Moving on to agenda item number 5N. Is an approval for authorizing the filing of an application for state assistance from the Household Hazardous Waste State Assistance Program and signing of the Associated State Master Grant Contract under the appropriate laws of the state of New York. This resolution is required to file the application for state assistance so that we can hold the Household Hazardous Waste Assistance Program, which is happening this weekend. The Health Department asks for this resolution each year to receive funding. This year we have 2 events, as I stated. We'll have one May 6th, which is this weekend, another in the fall of October 14th.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I call on Legislator Pullman, Chairman of the Physical Service Committee.
Thank you, Chairman. On behalf of the members of the Physical Services Committee, Legislators Castellano and Montgomery, I make the motion to move the following items. 5O, approval of a bond resolution for pre-K e-vehicles for $350,000.
Discussion.
The comment I brought it up every time we talk about vehicles, and I'm always disappointed that these aren't including any discussion about electric vehicles, but I am happy to see that we are all getting together, hopefully on Thursday, to talk about, and we've done this over and over again over the years since I've been here, actually. There's a presentation on electric vehicles, and I'm hoping that we can finally get serious about building infrastructure for this so that we can start purchasing electric vehicles for our fleet. Thank you.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 5P, approval for a bond resolution for acquisition of various vehicles and heavy equipment for the Highway Department, which is $600,000.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 5Q, approval of budgetary amendment 23A021 for a bond resolution for highway equipment.
Discussion. It's in the amount of $100,000 with 0 fiscal impact.
Correct.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 5R, approval for ratification of the 2024 Federal Community Project Grant funding application in Putnam County for capital infrastructure projects.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5S, approval for New York State DOT grant agreement, FAT capital projects and project administration.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5T, approval, highways and facilities, use of capital facility reserve amended funds. 19C PO6, to hire professional architects and engineer services.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5U, approval, highways and facilities, use of capital facility reserve amended 20C P01 for access control for $212,537.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5W, approval, highways and facilities, use of capital facility reserve, number 22C, what? 5B, sorry, you're right. 5B, approval, highway facilities, use of capital facility reserve fund, 20CP03 for the water systems.
Discussion. All in favor?
Now I'll go to 5W. Approval, highway facilities, use of capital facility reserves, 22CP01, flooring repairs and replacement of various county facilities.
Discussion.
I'm just really happy to see these things go through our long overdue repairs to our county buildings, and our employees really deserve to work in nicer places. And for, almost a decade now, I've watched so much money go into Tilly Foster Farm and the golf course, and our county buildings go into great disrepair, and our employees have to go to work there every day. So I'm really happy to see a lot of these projects being funded finally. Thank you.
It was the intent of putting some money aside and putting some repairs into our buildings, not just for our residents who come and visit our buildings, but also to make a safer, cleaner, better environment for our employees to work in. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye. Item number 5X, approval, highway facilities, use of capital funding reserve, 23CP01. It's for 610 Highway Garage, the state of good repair facility program.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 5Y, approval, highway facilities, use of capital facility reserves, 23CP02, Tilly Foster Barn, building number 9, state of good repair facility program.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Can we get ask for a no vote once in a while? Usually it's all in favor. Opposed.
If you like a roll call vote,
No, I want a roll call. Usually you're given an opportunity to vote, and opposed in favor, then you would say opposed. So I oppose this. If you wouldn't mind calling that at each vote, I'd appreciate it, because sometimes people do oppose it.
if you'd like to comment that you're in opposition to it, that will give me a
I
heads
have
up.
to call it out.
I'll call for a roll call.
Just call the vote.
I'll call it the way I want to call it, okay? And I'll call for a roll call vote. If you indicate that you're opposed to it, do that in the discussion, please.
You as the chairman should offer an opposition vote too. You can say all in favor, and then
Just say you're not opposed. Just say you're opposed.
it's not always clear, and that's just,
It'll be
it's not clear to the
say-
public, it's not clear to the recording. Call for opposition votes. We don't always vote yes on everything. I know you plan on it behind closed doors every meeting,
Stop.
and you all agree
Stop.
what you're going to agree to. So,
Legislator Bullman, you have the floor, Legislator Bullman.
Oh, you took a vote of it, okay. Item number
I
5.
voted no. I'm not sure if that was.
Please stop interrupting.
5Z, approval, highway facilities, use of capital facility reserve,
Right.
23CP03. That's the law department. Thank you.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 5A, approval, highway facilities, use of capital facility reserve, 23CP04, Cola Senior Center.
Discussion.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
The Fuller Senior Center is in my district, and I drive past it quite frequently, so I'm very happy to see it's definitely, just from the outside of the slide, you can see that it's in need of repair, so I'm very happy to see this going to the senior center to repair it. Thank you.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5BB. I'd like to make a motion to remove this from the agenda, to The reason being that the highway department has received other additional funding for the courthouse for $40,000. So we will not be needing to vote on this tonight.
Second. All in favor? Aye.
Thank you. 5CC, approval, highway and facilities, use of capital facilities reserve, 23C P06 to the sheriff department.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye.
Item number 5DD, approval, highway and facilities, use of capital facility reserve, 23C P07 for district attorney's office.
Discussion. All in favor?
Item number 5EE, approval, highway and facilities, use of capital facility reserves, 23C P08, personnel department.
Discussion. All in favor? And
Item number 5FF, approval, highway facilities, use of capital facilities reserve, 23C P08, personnel department.
Discussion. All in favor?
Item number 5GG, approval, highway and facilities, use of capital facilities reserves, 23CP10. It's for the Nelson Hills substation.
Discussion. All in favor?
Item number 5HH, approval, highway and facilities, use of capital facilities reserves, 23CP11, for the highway department restroom renovations.
Discussion.
I have another comment regarding these projects, if I may. Thank you. Just as was said before, I'm really happy to see money going into these kind of facilities. And, you know, it's not that Tilly Foster and the golf course were the only places where the public went. The public comes into our county buildings, and it's where the public goes for sometimes for mental health services, the Board of Health, the health department, and sometimes even the highway department. We have to meet with other town officials, state officials, so it's really good to have these buildings in good repair for the public who enter the buildings as well. Thank you.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5II, approval, highway facilities, use of capital facility reserves, 23CP12, for the Board of Elections.
Discussion. I was in the Board of Elections over the last month, and they are in dire need of repairs. Hopefully this is enough to bring them up to where they need to be, but it's rough down there. Legislator Elmer.
This includes design services. Do we have any idea of when we will be advertising?
It's something you can ask the highway department. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
The last item for legal services, 5JJ, approval, highway facilities, use of capital facilities reserves, 23CP13. It's for doors, frames, and hardware throughout the county, various county facilities.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, Legislator Goldman. I recognize Legislator Castellano, the Chairman of the Audit and Administration Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On behalf of Legislators Elder and Goulden, I'd like to bring forward the following. 5KK is the approval of budgetary amendment for finance and to record ARPA revenue, the ARPA funds. We are adjusting our books because of a New York State Controller's Office bulletin that they sent out. We're just putting the money in the correct location, strictly bookkeeping, zero fiscal impact.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye. 5LL is the approval of budgetary amendment finance and to record ARPA revenue. And the same issue as before. This is due to the New York State Controller's Office, and it's a bookkeeping issue.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5NM is the approval of budgetary amendment for finance. This is a project at the courthouse. It's a painting project. It's in the amount of $60,000 that we received in state aid. So zero fiscal impact to the taxpayers of Putnam. We're going to put this money to good use and do some painting at the courthouse, at the new courthouse.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
5NN is the approval of budgetary amendment for legal aid, indigent legal services. This is legal aid. It's in the amount of $47,282. It's state aid. It's going to go towards legal services, legal aid services, and the Legal Aid Society here in Putnam County.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
500. This is the approval of the semi-annual mortgage tax report from October 1st, 2022 through March 31st, 2023. Twice a year, the county clerk's office receives all the mortgage tax money to distribute to the local municipalities within Putnam County. So we would authorize finance to distribute the money to local municipalities. This is when somebody purchases a home using a mortgage. There's mortgage tax collected, and it goes back to the local municipality. Town of Carmel will be receiving $418,352.35. Town of Kent, $180,311.03. Town of Patterson, $145,817.26. Town of Phillipstown, the village of Cold Spring in the town of Phillipstown is $13,724.77. The village of Nelsonville, $3,867.46. The other areas within the town of Phillipstown, $164,901.07. Town of Putnam Valley, $169,077.58. In the town of Southeast, you have the village of Brewster, which is $6,736.93, and the rest of the town outside the village of Brewster is $210,438.84. This is a total for Putnam County in the amount of $1,313,227.29. As we look at the books over the last number of years, this is a downturn, but certainly this is money that's going to be good use to the local municipalities.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 5PP, the approval of a home rule request, Assembly Bill A5764A, Senate Bill S5348A for 2023. We have this in front of us from time to time, where we're going to continue what has been past practice, the 1% tax, sales tax addition to our budget. It is a fair way of distributing taxes. It protects the homeowners, and it's a good thing for Putnam County, and I'm happy to put this forward.
Discussion. Legislator Artemisia.
Yes, many people don't realize the fiscal impact of the additional 1% sales tax. If it's not extended, it would cost our taxpayers $18 million, so we have $18 million savings with the...
We'd have to raise $18 million to the property tax in order to make up for this 1%. Any other discussion? I'd just like to mention thank you to Assemblyman Slater having introduced this bill in Albany. Anyone else? Legislator Montgomery.
I think we can find ways to cut spending. While I said over and over again this year, other counties around us have decreased taxes. We've continued to raise them over and over the years. Never a decrease. And, you know, I'm again not in favor of this, and I'll be voting no.
Roll call vote, please.
Legislator Artemisia.
Yes.
Legislator Castellano.
Yes.
Legislator Crowley.
Yes.
Legislator Elner.
Yes.
Legislator Goldman.
Yes.
Legislator Montgomery.
No.
Legislator Nasarino.
Yes.
Legislator Sage.
Yes.
Chairman Yaki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, moving on to item 5QQ, this is approval of bond resolution for Peekskill Hollow Road project in the amount of $5,801,000. We had a great discussion recently about this project. Unfortunately, the project hasn't progressed as we would have liked. We're looking for another contractor to come in and finish the project, so we're going to move the money around to accomplish this task. This is a vital roadway in Putnam County that needs to be repaired, and there's some issues of concern. So we're going to move some money around and do this bond resolution in order to get this job completed in a timely fashion.
Discussion. Legislator Goldman.
Thank you, Chairman. The Peekskill Hollow Road project and the 3 bridges which are included in this bond resolution is a major issue for the residents, the businesses, and the visitors in Putnam County. It's been like this for a while. It's the largest road in Putnam County. It's the major thoroughfare around Putnam Valley. The contractor walked off the job, and there's been no work really since the beginning of last summer. This bond resolution of $5,802,000 will put this project on track, and it'll go a long way to get this job done. I would like to thank the county executive for expediting this, and I support this, and I hope my colleagues will also support this. Thank you.
Legislator Montgomery.
Yes, I'd like to also thank the county executive for moving on this, as well as the law department and the highway department. As I said in committee, this is just an embarrassment. I feel like it's a direct result of playing politics from the former administration. There was no communication, and by playing politics I mean that. There was absolutely no communication. This is something you see happening in a third world country. And the fact that the residents of Putnam Valley, not only them, but the people of Putnam County had to look at this, I am truly sorry for that. And, we faced a lot of heat here for it, but it's nothing compared to what the residents of Putnam Valley had to look at day in and day out. And I'm thrilled to support this.
Any other discussion? I'd like to thank our county executive and Legislator Goldman for recognizing the problem and moving rather quickly in reaching a way to resolve the problem. And this all happened very quickly, so I give a lot of credit to you, Legislator Goldman, and our county executive, our administration. Roll call vote, please.
Legislator Andizio.
Yes.
Legislator Castellano.
Yes.
Legislator Crowley.
Yes.
Legislator Elner.
Yes.
Legislator Goldman.
Yes.
Legislator Montgomery.
Yes.
Legislator Nasarino.
Yes.
Legislator Sage.
Yes.
Chairman Yaki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item 5RR is the approval of budgetary amendment for bond resolution for Peekskill Hollow Road, and numbers 8756.09, it's the amount of $4 million.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any other business tonight? Seeing there's no other business, I'll move on to item number 7, recognition of the public on agenda items. If any member of the public wishes to speak, please step forward, state your name and the town you're from.
Hello, Ralph Falloon, Dolestown. I'd like to speak on the appointment of Commissioner Lippin. I also echo your sentiments on the great work he's done for our county, and it's an honor and a pleasure to serve under him, and I'd like to thank you guys for the opportunity to serve as Deputy Commissioner, and I'm looking forward to serve you guys as proudly as Bob did, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Any other member of the public wishing to speak? I'll move on to recognition of the legislature. Legislator Goldman.
Thank you, Chairman. I'd like to thank my colleagues here in the legislature for passing 5QQ. This money will go a long way for the benefit of correcting this problem that's over there. So again, thank you very much.
Anyone else? Legislative Sage?
I'd just like to recognize all the mothers out there. The month of May is Mother's Day. We also talked about it being Foster Care Awareness Day. So mothering can be a foster mother. But I'd just like to I would like to recognize all the mothers out there and the hard work they put into raising their children. It's a tough job. Tougher than this.
Legislative Montgomery.
Yes, I would like to give a shout out to our Commissioner Mike Piazza. Today and the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And, you know, with Mike and together with the work in Phillipstown, especially having to sometimes make it up on our own, we're fighting the stigma and providing support, educating the public and advocating for policies that support you know, the thousands of people in Putnam County who suffer from mental health. And you know, if we were to name all the agencies that support this and work for the benefit of these people who are suffering, we wouldn't have enough room in this building. But you know, directly from my district, the Phillipstown Behavioral Health Hub, and I'm participating in a month-long marathon with them to raise awareness. And you know, we have St. Christopher's Inn and the Walter Hogan Home, and I'm sure there's others. You know, the Office of Senior Resources, Mike Cunningham left, but all the work that they are just by default have to do to raise awareness, to support services that address mental health. And we're in need of more. That's all I have to say. Is we just need more resources for mental health. And I also, on a very sad note, I'd like to say that a dear friend and lifelong supporter, Anthony Sexton, who was a Marine Sergeant, passed away this month. He served the Phillipstown community with, you know, such great force. He held the position of quartermaster at the American Legion. He was the former financial secretary of the North Highlands Fire Company, and he was a life member of the Hudson Valley 1014 Association and former assistant leader of the Sons of the American Legion. And these were his most, you know, honored positions he held for the town of Phillipstown. He is so greatly missed. Thank you.
Anyone else? I'd like to close. I spoke with Sheriff McConville earlier today. He just got back from Albany, and he was with one of our very own deputies, Deputy Robert Weinberg, who was recognized by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, and he received the Recognition of Excellence Award from the Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. He had over 30 DWI arrests last year. He's a credit to our Sheriff's Department, and I just wanted to point out what a great job our deputies are doing down there. No other comment? I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.